Welcome back everybody to another Farming Simulator 2015 for the Xbox One. Today I'm going to start my first in the series of tutorials. So today we're going to be start to finish baling hay. So let's jump into this far and let's go get started. So first I'll take you through all the parts you will need, or I guess the implements or the tools you will need to make hay. So let's go and look in the store. So first and foremost, step one, of course, has to be mower. You can't bale it if you haven't cut it. So any one of these three combinations will work. Currently on my Dutsvar, I have the two coons. I have that in the rear, have that in the front. At my let's see here. At my sheep farm, I run a coon front mower and a Pottinger rear, which will also work. It's not as wide, so it takes a little longer, but we'll do the exact same thing. Second piece you will need is tedder. You will need a tedder. Obviously, these are two different sized tedders. Small one and a larger one, so depending on the size of the field and how much time you want to put into it, of course you pick accordingly, but either or will work. The tedder basically flips your cut grass over so it can dry, which will turn it into hay. From the tedder you will need a windrower. Of course you have three available sizes. The largest one is the crone, of course, which is more dollars. And yeah, so basically ranging from 17,000 to 75,000. Once you have it all, basically the windrower takes all the hay that you just used on your tedder and collects it all up in the nice little rows. From there, this is where you'll need your baler. You have two options in this game. You have your round baler and your square baler. Both bales consist of 4,000 liters of hay or straw, depends on what you're baling. And so basically you buy accordingly. It's quite a bit more for the square. After 4,000 liters you have to stop to unload a round bale, whereas a square baler you don't have to stop ever. It just spits them out the back onto the ground. Once you have your bales put out in the field, you have a couple options. You can either use a set of forks on the tractor and load them on the flatbed trailer and bring them back to your barn, or you can use this here's auto stacker. It holds 8 bales, so it'll basically just drive up next to the bale and it'll collect them and it'll put them there, and when you offload them it'll stack them 4 high, 2 rows of 4. Or if you're using square baler, this here is a auto stacker for the square, which is $45,000. It holds 16 bales, so it holds quite a bit more, and they're easier to work with. This here is called a bale wrapper. This here is if you want to make silage. Basically, a bale wrapper packs hay bales in foil so they can ferment into silage. And of course, that's just another flatbed that you can load bales. It's from the IT Runner DLC. So, so let's get started. I'm mowing the entire field. This is just for a tutorial, so I'll just do a portion. I have a large number of bales that you may have seen on the barn, so this is just for demonstration purposes. As you can see, we're cutting 3 strips wide. There you have it, step 1 done, mowing the grass. You have it. What you see, the green one is the largest windrower. Right in front of us, that is the smallest tedder. I have 2, and then I have the larger tedder here. We'll use the larger so we can speed up the process here a little, but the outcome will be the same. Step 1, you got to unfold it. Turn it on. Notice how the color changes. At this point, when you see that, you know you can bail. Automatically, it makes it instant dry. Now we're on our last strip. There you go, step 2 done. Tedder. If you're new to the whole baling thing, you'll notice there's green and brown. Green is hay, brown is straw. Straw is used for mixed ration and bedding. You get the hay from grass, and you get the straw from either barley or wheat. Step 3, grab onto this windrower. This is the largest one. You'll see how big it is. It covers a very large range. Let's unfold it now. This goes pretty quick when you're covering 6 rows at a time. Windrowing is easiest from outside because of its size. you have it, step 3. Now it's time to bale. Of traffic. So today, for demonstration purposes, we're going to use the round baler. I do have both, the round one here and then the square. Like I said, the square you never have to stop. It'll keep spitting out the bales until you're done. First, you have to lower or turn on the baler, and then you gotta lower, and it's just a matter of driving. And you see the little symbol down below, it looks like grass, but you're actually making hay. Sometimes it's always easier to skip a row. Instead of, you won't have to turn as sharp. Do every second row and then do the same thing on the way back. When we get to about, there you go, 3,600 liters, it starts to beep to warn you that at 4,000 you're full. So I usually start slowing down. And when you hit 4,000, it's going to shut itself off. I usually back up just a little bit so I can get my hay in. And then you have to go left bumper, Y. It'll open up the hatch and turn spitting out the bale. Drop the hatch and off again. So we've done one round bale. It does go quick, as you can see the numbers are climbing rapidly. Slowing down, ooh, see, and if you go over, I usually like to back up because you missed a bunch of hay underneath here. There you go. So this one I'll show you from the outside. Left bumper, Y. Left bumper, Y. And then skip a row like we have been doing. This one here, of course, the first row you're gonna have to turn sharp. You can get every row if you want. It's just easier if you skip a row. Should be able to see it in my mirror, actually. No, not on this one. The mirrors are too wide. That's the one thing about round bales. If the ground is uneven, the bales leave. There you have it. So we still have 200 liters inside the machine. I just want to show you guys something right here. Notice right here, this is just cut grass, which the tedder did not flip. The baler will not bale green grass. And we're going to demonstrate. So I have 257 liters. I will not be able to collect that. Notice it's not picking it up. So if you are baling and you do notice that for some reason it's not picking up, it's because you forgot to put the tedder through. Alright, so now we can go put this away. Let's count how many we did here. It looks like 2, 4, 6, 7. So what we'll do, we'll use the bale wrapper on 3, and we'll leave 3 regular. It's a hard little trailer. It's so short it kind of gets away on you very easily. So I said bale wrapper. And of course my bale wrapper is stuck behind my manure wagon, so I'm just going to back this wagon up here. So this is called a bale wrapper. This is how you make silage bales. First you have to unfold it, left bumper, and A. It's going to kind of swing out to the side. So basically all you do is you drive just very close to it, just miss it, and then, boop, and this does it automatically. And it will stop automatically, and then left bumper, and Y will unload it. And then you're off to your next one. have it. So that's silage bales made. Now we'll just get the auto stacker and we'll collect all 7. It holds 8, so that's going to work out great. Actually, I usually park it along here, so I'll just kind of roll through the hedge here. So basically, it's the same idea. Just drops your pickup, and of course you just roll up. And it doesn't matter if they're upright or on their edge, it'll still grab them. Here, let's make a little pattern here. Let's mix and match them, one of each. And it slides down and gets ready for the next row. And there you have it. You've collected all the bales that we've made. So you have silage and regular hay. So basically you're pretty well, the only thing you're missing now is straw to feed the cows. Straw bales, which I have already of course. But these are, so this is going to be your silage. And the reason you would have the 3, there's something that's called a mixed ration, which consists of hay, silage, and straw bales. And if you want your cows to produce 100%, that's what you need to feed them. And now we'll just fold up this pickup. Where I've already have lots of bales, we'll just I'll just show you how you would stack them. I'm not going to, because I plan to sell them. Because as you can see in front of me, I have lots of bales, and I'll show you this right now. This brown pile you see behind my manure wagon, that's called silage. That's basically the same stuff that's inside your white bales. It's that in this different form. So if you wanted to unfold, you would just left bumper Y, and you'll see this here pickup stand straight up for you. I'm not going to unload them, but you could at this point. And then you left. I'm going to abort, of course, but if you hit left bumper and Y, it would drop them here. But I'm going to abort because I want to sell them, because I don't want no round bales. So I'm going to run down. So that's basically is going to conclude today's video. So if you like what you've seen here, don't forget to give me a like, and subscribing would be great as well. That helps me along. And if you have any questions on one of the steps I've done, that should get you start to finish a finished hay and silage bale. It's the same process for straw, but you have to do it baling the swath that's left behind your combine for wheat or barley. Thanks for watching.